What's going on, everybody? I wanted to make a video because I haven't made a video in a while, and I'm not really sure where to start this particular one. But I just know that when you make videos, well, okay, here's something that's interesting. Isn't it interesting that it's more important for me to start making a video than it is to make a video about something specific? Isn't it interesting? Have you ever heard of Marshall McLuhan? His whole thing was the medium is the message. Now, what's funny is that I don't think that he may have said that, or he may have not said that actually, because he may have said the medium is the massage, which I don't really get that whole thing. I just think I need to really like study up on that because I just took from it what I wanted to and not the actual truth. The truth is, he may have put out a book called The Medium is the Massage, but then for some reason, this is what they did to us at school. They taught us, oh yeah, he said the medium is the message. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That makes sense. You know, if I come at you like from the television, then automatically there's like a certain message being communicated about my worth. Versus me coming at you like, for example, um, I think here's my thing. I think that we're all constantly seeking to increase our status, and when our status isn't increased, then that's when we experience this hedonic treadmill, what they call, where no matter what it is that you want, and then when you know, whatever it is you want, you can want a sandwich and you can want a mansion, right? When you get there, you're not going to be satisfied. You're not going to be you know, done. So what happens is then you see people who are in a mansion and they're depressed because they've plateaued their progress, or maybe they got to a mansion and now maybe um, you know, they don't even know what to want anymore, but they want something, you know. So the whole situation about seeking status is it's not just monetary. Okay, so for example, uh, if I make really great work, and then I don't make any good work after that, I'm gonna feel depressed because my status to myself dropped, you know, because status to me comes from what you can do in large part as well. And because I mean, if anything, see, the thing is, money, how much money you got is kind of a shortcut to what you can do. People can't really assess what you can do, but they can assess if the world values what you do based on how much money the world bestowed upon you. So that's kind of a shortcut, and it's often inaccurate, clearly, because you know, just because you have money doesn't necessarily mean that you're good at what you do, or that what you do um, benefits the world. And just because you don't have a lot of money doesn't mean that you're, uh, you know, useless. You know what I'm saying? Because is somebody who makes $7 an hour, are they useless? Can you really say that? You know what's funny is that you have like millionaires in their Porsche driving through Taco Bell drive-through. Because it doesn't matter how much you pay at whatever expensive restaurant, it doesn't taste like Taco Bell. So you're gonna go to Taco Bell and pay whatever the heck, $3, whatever, and the dude that makes $7 an hour is the freaking reason that millionaire, or not that millionaire, but let's say that CEO of that company is able to finish this $1 million campaign. Or, the marketing guy finished that $1 million campaign. Or that CEO, finished reviewing that deal for that $1 million deal. You know what I'm saying? So, that Taco Bell guy is the reason that Obama is able to, you know, get in the right mindset to make his decisions. So the truth is that $7 an hour person, the way that they treat you when you come through the drive-through is extremely important, and you cannot just put a dollar amount on people. And the thing is, but you kind of have to, right? Let me fix the lighting here. Let me see here. I'm trying to press on my face. I mean, I love this technology stuff. Like, the lighting, all I gotta do is just tell it, like, I'm gonna press on the door. Okay. Now it's... Okay, and then press on Kennedy back there. See, that's... It does that. If I press on my face, it does that. Yeah, I'm just gonna press on the door, and then it focuses around there. And then the light on my face is even. But, I'm shooting this with an iPhone. Seriously, like just not even the newest one, the 5S. This is the smaller one. Which is funny because everyone's like, that's another thing. Like people are envious of my little iPhone because it's smaller, and you can always be envious. You know what I'm saying? Like I could sit here and be like, oh, theirs is newer, and theirs is bigger, but well, actually, I didn't get it because it was bigger. I wanted the smaller one, but what am I trying to say here? Yeah, it's all subjective. You know what I'm saying? Everything's subjective. So, and the thing is, it's funny. Like these people, as human beings, we have to sit here and value our time and our work and ourselves in some sort of way. It's interesting, and they don't really teach you how to do that in school, but that's really how you make money, is you value your work. It's so funny. It's so simple. You just like, I mean, all the prices are really made up. I don't mean to burst anybody's bubbles, but prices for everything are made up. And the thing is, we like it. We like it when people make money, okay? You watch Shark Tank, and then the dude says, I make it for $4 and I sell it for 90. And you're on the couch going, yeah, motherfucker, go. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, you figure that shit out? Oh my god. That's why I'm proud to be a human being. Because this dude figured out how to make fucking money. He's an alchemist. He saw a fucking rock, and then he was like, you know what? If I break this rock into pieces, then I can make some sort of like, powder, and then sell this powder as like, because of what the thing can, if you mix it in the construction industry and it's so valuable to them or something. I don't fucking know anything about that, right? But like, that's the thing. We don't know anything about it, but somebody knows something about something. That's why, like a lot of times they'll have a piece of art, and the piece of art will be like 100, or it will be some kind of antique, right? It will be some sort of like artifact, right? And then they'll be like, okay, well, we're gonna value this at $140,000, and then they go and hire somebody and pay them like 20 grand to go find a buyer, because not everyone is gonna. You can't walk up to somebody. You can't call the dude at Taco Bell and be like, hey man, you want to buy this fossil of the missing link between human beings and the rest of the animals? whatever, and he'll be like, for 140,000, he'll be like, dude, I can't. That's not worth 140,000 to me. Only thing I'll pay 140,000 for is to attach my wife's head back on if it gets severed in a car accident. That's the only thing I have reserved. 140,000. That's I'm gonna go. You know, I don't know where he probably doesn't have 140, but he'll go and get 140 for that reason. Maybe, right? Maybe, maybe. She gives a good head. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to. Everybody. If she gives, okay. But that person who is a fucking science nerd, who's like Bill Gates, got Bill Gates money, maybe like coding software or some shit like that, where they make a lot of money, but then after a while, after you build your company, after you get the accolades, it becomes routine, you get bored. Okay? Some people, they're trying to figure out how to make money. Some people, they're trying to figure out how to spend money. And the people who are trying to make money need to find the people who are trying to figure out how to spend money. There are people out there and they're fucking bored and they have so much money and all they want to do is feel like they're contributing to the fucking world. So what are they going to do? They're going to give that museum $140,000 for that missing link shit. Because they know that shit's fucking priceless. It's priceless. Everything is either useless and worthless or it's priceless. Okay? If I'm thirsty, what the fuck's a diamond going to do? Are you kidding me? If I had $1 million and a diamond was for sale for $1 million and a fucking glass of water was for sale for $1 million and I was fucking thirsty, I haven't had water for like 6 days. And I know I'm not going to have any fucking water and there's not going to be another person selling me shit for another like... How many days? Fuck 6 days. How many days can you last without a fucking glass of water? And there was a diamond right there. And the diamond was on sale. It was on sale, bitch. It says 10 million / 1 million. They even did that shit to you. Where they... This is so fucking funny. Oh, God. I'm giving you the game right now, by the way. God. Oh, my God. This is so fucking sick. Pay attention. They don't teach you this shit at school. If you're a fucking employee, by the way, even if you're me, I don't give a fuck. Me, in like 10 minutes, you fucking pay attention to. Because I say this shit just so I can fucking listen to this back later. Because this fucking... Because I don't even... Man, you gotta capitalize on when you have energy and you jump on that shit and you do it. You know what I'm saying? And then even when you don't have energy, when you have that little inkling to do it, for example, look how hyped I am right now at fucking 13 minutes, right? When I started this video, rewind back to 0. I had jack shit. I had nothing. And I went into all this shit. Why? Because all I needed was to just pull the sweater thread. You know what I mean? By the way, check out the Weezer song if you want to, the sweater song. Good song. So it's like, you don't really, like, you got to capitalize on your energy, okay? And that's the type of shit that I want to basically talk about in these videos. Just like fucking life shit, okay? Like, you have Sadhguru over there in India doing his shit, and this is my little techie fucking 29. I'm right now I'm still in my 20s. I'm starting. Fuck it. You see what I'm saying? Like, people will try to tell me I'm old to do what the fuck I'm doing. Really? Really, I'm old, motherfucker? Oh my God, it's so, like, it's crazy to me. I'm supposed to have decided exactly, like, how everything's supposed to be by the time I'm 22 and then just fucking routine that shit. How dumb are you? The world is changing every, like, fucking year nowadays. How dumb are you to really be like, oh, like, lock yourself into, like, 2 words and that's your job description or that's your fucking label. Oh my God, that's the dumbest shit in the world. All you gotta do is prove to people that you're fucking competent, you mean well, and you fucking bounce back even when you fuck up. That's it. It's it. That's how you get trust. The end. You don't need shit else. You don't need to sit in here and be like, well, he's the best at dancing, and then just fucking, like, dude, if all you do is dance for 30 years, you're probably boring as fuck. If that's all you do. Okay? Go play golf. Go fucking, where are you getting your inspiration from? Other dancers? You're just watching other dancers? It's like trying to drive on the freeway while looking at the other cars. The fuck? I totally got that from somewhere. I don't know where the fuck that's from, but that's one of my favorite shits ever. Because that's how ridiculous it is if that's all you do is just hang out with your own fucking people who are under your own label. Like I'm a clothing designer. I'm a fucking fashion designer. The fuck? I'm not a fashion designer. That's fucking stupid. Like, I'm supposed to be hanging out with the guys with the girls sewing dresses. That's what I'm supposed to be hanging out with. No, I hang out with fucking producers and rappers and singers and fucking guys who paint and fucking guys who make videos. I don't really hang out with the guys who sew. Hey, it's cool. I like them. All right, but I don't happen to have any friends like that, and I happen to be quote unquote a fashion designer, right? Most of the shit I sell is shirts, even though most of the shit I make is music, and and shirt. Like, okay, how should I put it? I'm like 50-50 with, like, lately I've been doing a lot more design on the visual end, right? But really my core brand, it's like why you like me, it's like half of it, if not more than that, is because of the music, right? And that's like, I mean, actually, you know what? Like, as soon as I'm saying shit that I think is like my bullshit radar goes off, or like my hey man, don't assume radar goes off, I actually like to call myself out. I'm not gonna sit here and like muscle through some bullshit that I think is bullshit. So actually, I'm not gonna presume why the fuck anybody likes me. But that's not really my job. My job is to just be like, you know what? I like this and I like this, and I'm not gonna sit here and put barriers between them. And that's what I'm gonna do on principle, and whatever the fuck happens as a consequence of that is gonna happen. But I just know, seeing it in what I like, when I see a hybrid individual who, like, where the hybrid makes sense. Like, okay, for me, okay, I make sample based music, like, my mashups and shit like that. And when you see the Mona Lisa design, you're like, that makes sense. He's sampling the Mona Lisa. It's like it makes sense. It's not like, oh, well, you're a fashion designer, the whole Kanye thing. Well, you're a producer or a rapper or whatever, so you can't be a fashion designer. It's like, there's none of that shit with me. Do you see what I'm saying? It makes no fucking sense, because I'm over here on Photoshop putting together designs, and then I'm over here on FL Studio, like, putting together fucking, it's like design. You know what shit? My shit's color coded on FL Studio. It's not even. It makes fucking sense. Like, don't draw fucking lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna like in my videos, like, I'm gonna do some dancing and shit that I think is interesting and unique. And I used to think it was fucking weird, and now I'm looking back to it like, oh shit, because I got smoother with it, and I figured out what looks good about it. And so now I'm like, oh fuck, my weird ass shit is actually cool, and that's how you gotta be. You gotta be like, or I'm gonna take pictures and shit with my man, I gotta wet my whistle. 18 minutes of fucking straight up talking. I mean, if you really want to know the truth, I'm just a fucking talking head. If you really want to know the truth, we're just talking heads, really. Everything else is just secondary. It's just all about communication. It's funny, my mom doesn't think that I'm doing shit with my degree. I went to school for mass communication studies. It's so funny. I was econ at UCLA, at down here in Los Angeles, and I switched out of it to mass communication studies. We were supposed to have the best communication studies program in the country. So I got 385 magna cum laude. I was so close to summa cum laude. Fuck, if I didn't get that A minus, I swear to God, I did. I even know which one. I know which fucking A minus it was, but I was so close. But that's what happens when you cut it close. You don't make it. But fuck it, magna cum laude sounds better than summa cum laude anyway. If you ask the person on the street, they think magna, that's the highest one anyway. So it's not funny. You get summa cum laude and they think that's like bronze. It's so funny. Oh god, perception, motherfuckers. What am I even fucking here for? What else was I gonna do? I'm like, here's the thing. I want to try this thing, and you don't have to participate if you don't want to. Like, this is the thing. I could give a fuck about what exactly. I just want to do some cool shit and like experiment. And I mean, it's all like nothing really matters, okay? Like when I sell t-shirts, you don't need another fucking t-shirt. You're not buying a t-shirt. You're buying the fact that that shit is infused with like the experience that we had uh with the design that's on there, whatever's happening in your life at the time. It's like everything is just goes into that t-shirt, and then that t-shirt evolves, right? Then it takes on the meaning of like who commented on the shirt, where, or like where you wore the shirt, you know, your intentions for the shirt. Because when you wear a shirt, even if you don't know, consciously, you have an intention for that shirt, as in, man, I'm trying to feel like this, you know, or man, I really want people to like to to what am I trying to say? Like, I'm not trying to people to. I don't know, man. You just want to put out a certain vibe. That's really what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not really you want people to this or that, but you just want to evoke a certain vibe. You know, sometimes I come off. Sometimes I want to wear like just regular stuff where it's just plain black stuff. I wear a lot of that, and sometimes, you know, I like wearing like the bold stuff, like the Mona Lisa shirt, you know, because like that's the shit where I'm like, you know, that's the shit will get that you'll get noticed. You know what I mean? It's hard to ignore somebody with that shirt. So like it's about that sort of thing. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so okay, so I created this Ichiro um collection of 100 designs. It's still one of my favorite collections I have ever made, and I haven't released it yet. So what I was thinking of doing originally, I had the intention, and now I want to follow up on it, which is to just sell one of each. So you know how my shirts are like, you know, around 30 something bucks, right, each. And if you haven't, if you're new and you're wondering why they're not uh, more expensive or cheaper, is because I wanted to put them at. Well, first of all, I wanted to use the premium material. So I wanted to use Egyptian cotton for my shirt. Forgive me if you're the type of person who doesn't really care about, you know, what your shirts are made of and how they feel, but I like the shirts that are really soft and um, durable. That's the word I was looking for. So that's why I'm using Egyptian cotton. So that's why it's not like 20 bucks for a shirt. Okay, so just wait till you like one of my shirts more than two random ass shirts, and then just get one of my shirts instead of two random ass shirts you'll never wear. Uh, okay. Anyway, that's that about that. Because people, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel like a little bad, you know, that my shirts aren't like 20 bucks or like fucking $6. I mean, you can literally go to $6 shirts or the $6 t-shirts.com. I forget. They have shirts for $6 plus $2 shipping, so $8. Okay. Um, you or go to Givenchy or Givenchy if you really want to say it, you know, like that. Um, and check out a couple of shirts you can get for just like $700. So you know, depending on what you're trying to do, you know, you can get some um, Raf Simons, $400. You can get um, how much are busted tees? I think they're like 25 or 20, I forget. If you're into like those sort of shirts with like funny slow, I don't really fuck with those. Like that's the thing. Like I made my shit. Like my shit is for guys. It's like my shit is for like smart, cool people who want cool shit that looks good and isn't corny, and they're sick of wearing fucking plaid and shit, and everyone wearing fucking. I have nothing against the plaid people. There's nothing cuter than a fucking girl in plaid, okay? But like, I don't know, man. I can't take it. Everyone looks the same. It's fucking crazy. Oh, that's why you need t-shirts, dude, because it's just easy to express yourself on a t-shirt. Okay? Everyone from the $6 guy to the fucking. I don't know if I'm gonna have. I want to have shirts for $1,000. I really do. I want to have a few shirts for $1,000. Right now, oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna sell them for $100, right? I'm gonna sell them for 100 each. The Ichiro ones, you're gonna see them. It's like this red, white, and black. These designs. It's like this evolutionary design that I made, and I'm gonna make videos later, talking about it. Potentially, I don't know. Maybe I'll make, because I kind of want to document the people who wore them and stuff like that. Like I want to make a video. I don't want to make a video about me. The fucking see the thing is the life of the shirt is when it's on you. It's not when it's on me. And it's not when it's back here when I'm designing it. That's not the life of the shirt. That's like showing you the embryo and going, this is the life of a human being, just showing you how the embryo is made. No, no, no. See, like out in the world, that's the fucking human being. So what I'm interested in making is actually, you know, is seeing how you guys wear the shit. Because I want, like, send me outfits. Put the shit on. Selfie some outfits. Have some friends take a picture. Take it in the mirror. Take it like this. I'm not even going to tell you how to take it. I want you to surprise me. Because this is what it is. Like, this is fun for me to see what you guys do with my shit. It's not fun for me to just sit here and design. I mean, it's a little fun, but it's like 10%. 10% is that what feeds my soul is not like the money is not what feeds the soul. The money is that I don't fucking die. That's great. But as soon as you reach a baseline of money, then you're cool. Then you get on a hedonic treadmill, and the only thing that fucking matters is when you guys wear the shit and then you show me pictures and I'm like, oh my god, like look at this cool fucking outfit. Like that's what the fuck makes me want to design another shirt. Because if it was about money, then I'd go fucking into the oil industry or some bullshit. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I don't fucking work for any fucking industry that I don't, like, that I'm not passionate about. There's just so much shit that I could be just liquidating my skills for. And you know you could be liquidating your skills for fucking 1,000 things too, but you know that you're not gonna be happy unless you're putting your talents and your gifts to use to where you think you're needed and where you think you're going to be the most effective, you know, and where your heart is. So for me, it's like self-expression is where my heart is, you know, because I know people aren't. I know what the atmosphere is like out there, and I know that it's not always easy to be yourself and even know who you are anymore, sort of thing. Not to be cliche, and you know how I hate cliches, but it's like when all you do is just react to requests from other people. No matter how much you love the people, okay, they're not you. You know what I mean? Like you have to be the quirky, hybrid individual that you are. You know, whatever you like. And a lot of times they tell you if you like A, you can't like B. You know what I mean? It used to be that you were a nerd if you liked any sort of math or science, and then you're a jock if you liked any sort of sports and fitness. What are you talking about? Really? In 2016? There's no way. There's no way that there's a separation between the people who are working out and who really like sports and follow that, you know, their favorite teams, and then people who are like really left-brained and they do math or accounting or software. Like that's not true at all. Same with like, you know, like the worst thing that happens to artists is feeling like money is evil, and feeling, you know why? Because the people, because they're afraid of math. They're afraid of math, and they don't think math is cool. Okay, or they didn't used to, right? And And now you can't separate, you can't separate the right brain creative people from the left brain, math people either. You cannot do that because, well, first of all, this is why I like Da Vinci so much. Let's just get back to this real quick, okay? Da Vinci is a Renaissance man because he put together science and art. Do you realize that the most famous painting in the whole world, any country, is by a scientist? Off brand, off label, quote unquote, oxymoronic? No. No. I got 800 in on my SAT 2 in chemistry. And 800. That's the fucking out of 800. I'm not a fucking chemist. I'm a fucking artist. I don't exist. I'm not real. Someone can't be a fucking professional tap dancer and a professional accountant. This permission bullshit is bullshit. There's no permission. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can just label, I can put anything. I can go onto fucking iMovie or whatever the fuck bullshit thing that can add text to a video and put Pavel Gitnik and then just make up fashion designer. Pavel Gitnik, music producer. Pavel Gitnik, mashup artist. Pavel Gitnik, pop artist. Pavel Gitnik, fucking behavioral economist. Who tell me I'm not? Who can tell me I'm not? I'm not a behavioral economist. That's not what I do. I don't study decision making and irrationality in decision making as it pertains to, for example, commerce. Even if you were so stupid to think that economists are all they do is talk about the economy and that's what it means. No, it's about decision making. See, that's what people don't really understand about economics. But I'm not gonna give you a fucking lecture about that shit right now. But even if, then I'm not doing consumer behavior right now. You don't understand the relationship between art and commerce. You don't understand what art even is. Art is everything. Art is everything around you. Art is every decision, okay, by the design of every fucking object. Everything is art. Everything could have been different. Everything. Everything. And you don't know a single person's name. What's the guy's name who designed these? His name's not Ray. His name's not fucking Ray. No one gets credit. And everyone deserves credit. And no one takes the fucking credit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a fucking fashion line called Pavel Gitnik. I'm not that bold in 2016. We'll see. It's only March. Oh wait, no, it's April. It's only April. It's about to be May. It's actually May tomorrow. Why does time even fucking matter if all you're doing is you're just spinning in a little loop? It doesn't matter. Alright, this is a lot of food for thought. Anyway, so choose shit that makes you, that benefits you. Shit, just make decisions that benefit you. All right? I'm giving you permission in case you needed it. Okay. Oh yeah. Check out the collection. I'm gonna put it up. I'm only selling one of each. For at least 6 months, I'm not gonna sell any of those. You're gonna be the only one walking around with an Ichiro from the new collection. And what else? Yeah, and then check out, if you haven't gotten a Mona Lisa shirt, obviously go get one. Yeah, check out a Vigilante shirt from Tom Jeff. That's my favorite Tom Jeff one. That's up there right now. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to give you too much shit to do. That's it. All right. Peace out. Check you out in the new video.